That word that Bertram will return soon. He does not know that I will let his insubordination go unpunished. She told him to meet her here. Prepare for the arrival of the Countess she should meet her soon. And also, prepare the dungeons for Bertram. He'll be needing them. It's hardly worth being well when I have to deal with all these ridiculous problems.
My lord, the Countess of Rosenland has arrived.
Sure, and now at least I'll have some company.
Hail, Your Majesty.
I'm glad that you're here, my lady. It's been awful lonely with all the lords away fighting, and no Helen or you to keep me company. And no the few. He's just too absurd.
I am glad to be of service. We will soon be joined by the lords returning from battle. Bertram and Rolls will be with them.
And those are two I would rather not see. I just wish Helen were here. We lost a jewel when she left, and I've lost much of the strength that she brought to me. I can't believe that your son never saw the beauty that was in her. It's not like it's difficult to see.
I don't think he ever really saw her, Your Majesty. He was prejudiced from the start because of her position in society in our household. And he has not yet learned that to see a thing is quite different than to look at a thing. One does not see anything until one sees its beauty.
You speak truly, madam, and I would prefer that he had learned to see her beauty than marry her and run off as he did. Perhaps you will learn.
Whatever you do, my lord, please do not be too hard on him. He is my son after all, and as you said, he may yet learn.
I have forgiven him, mostly, although I was intent on hanging him for insubordination and cowardice. I will not do so now. Too long.
Thank you, Your Majesty. You are very wise.
Please forgive me, madam, but the young lord makes the king. Helena, his mother, and two of us are rather fool and foolish. But he did the greater wrong to himself, losing a wife whose beauty was greater than her class, who astonished the eyes of many, whose words were sweet and eloquent, whose intelligence was sound, a woman as close as perfection as any mortal has achieved. And he lost it by his own accord. That he will find hard to bear in the later years.
You speak truly, the few, and I will keep your words in mind when I judge you. Now, go to the door and wait his coming.
I shall.
Well, with the exception of the few here, everyone seems to be putting in a good word for Bertram. Even the Duke of Florence sent me a letter praising his courage and valor on the battlefield. It's hardly due to him that this Tuscan affair is over so quickly.
My lord, the Lord Bertram is here.
Show him in. Here it goes. Bertram! I had made up my mind that I was going to hang you after I had thrown you in jail and tortured you for some time because of your cowardice and insubordination. However, your friends have spoken up for you, and I have decided that I will have mercy. You will be confined to your estate for an entire year, and you will pay 3,000 crowns to the shrine at St. Jacques, where your wife has fled in grief.
Forgive me, Your Highness, and thank you for your mercy. I shall repent and do as you ask.
All is now forgiven, and all will now be well, if Helen were here.
Is she still gone, Your Highness?
Yes.
Then what shall I do?
You will have to find another wife. Do keep an eye on your son for me.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Let us return home, dear mother, where I have not been for a long time now.
Paul! What is that ring I see?
It's just a ring, Your Highness.
Just a ring? You know you're a liar, as well as a coward. I know that ring. I gave it to Helen after she cured me. You have seen her since she left, haven't you? What'd you do to her? Kill her? And then feelings when you heard that she had not returned home? I will reverse my earlier judgment unless you can explain this so that I can believe it, Bertram.
It was not hers.
Let me see it. Yes, it was hers, and before that, mine. I would swear to it.
You're mistaken, Alice. The ring was never hers.
I thought of her wearing too.
It was not hers.
Whose was it then, Bertram?
Someone threw it to me out of the crowd and
You lie! I know the ring. I gave it to Helena. You'll go to the gallows for this.
Please, Mother, she never saw it.
Men like you can never change. What sort of twisted creature would you have to be to kill your wife, and then take the ring that marked the very nobility given to her by the king?
I did not kill her.
I've heard enough of this. Men, take this rat to the dungeons to be with the other rats. Here, take your ring, rat. Maybe it'll be of some consolation to you. I'll investigate your claims, Bertram, but don't think you'll get away with anything.
Stop this madness! Helena, is that you or your ghost?
It's me, Mother. Bertram did me no harm, except my spirit. But for all that he has done, and for this wild chase that he has led me on, I'm willing to forgive him, if he will have me.
Why would he want you now when he didn't want you before? He's too dim-witted to see the light that is your beauty. Unless he pretends to want you now so he can get out of this mess he's in. I warn you, Bertram, you won't get away with anything this time.
Your Highness, Helena.
Silence! You're like a woman, sir, to be so cowardly.
You seem to suddenly have a rather low opinion of women, Your Highness. You remind me of another I know, though he is far more sexist and stupid than you'll ever be. And here he is now. Hear me, all of you. Bertram has done me great injustices, and yet I still love him. Foolish, you may say, yet all are fools in love. And is it not the mark of love that will endure when even wisdom and glory has passed? And did not our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ instruct us to love unconditionally? Therefore, I say to you, Bertram, and may you all be witnesses to this, I say to you that from the very first moment I let eyes on you, I have loved you, and I will love you to the ending of the world. No matter how many times you wrong me, I will forgive you. And no matter how many times you run away, I will chase you, and I will find you. Will you not at least love me a little bit in return?
I do not deserve you. I cannot be a good husband to you. I am a fool. I should be stripped of my title and banished.
Still, I love you. If the good Lord himself had only loved those who had never sinned, he would have only loved one throughout all human history. You once told me that you would not be my wife, my husband, until I had your ring. Is that why you say you do not love me? Because I do not have it? Then why say you have mine?
No, nay, baby. I do not wish for a ring. All I wish for is death, and peace for you and all these that are here. It is impossible for you to have it, for I will not admit that I gave it to a woman I was pursuing in Florida.
And did she not give you the ring that I see on your finger in return? Come on, Bertram, put the pieces together. Look, I have your ring. Give it to me by your almost lover and my forever friend Diana. This is a sign that new and wonderful things are about to happen. Because you said it was impossible for me to have your ring. Now many other impossible things can happen. Such as you growing a spine.
Helena, you're an angel. I was about to hang this rascal. Twice. But now I think that I will give him a third chance. For my part, Bertram, I forgive you of all your wrongdoing.
As do I.
And I.
May all be forgiven and forgotten.
What is going on?
With this ring, and with this wife, you will be restored to honor, Bertram.
Let us with these rings renew our vows and restore your household, which has been in some disorder.
I will stay with you, Helena, and with our children till the end of this world, if you will have me.
I will.
It's settled then. Your wedding will be held tomorrow.
Wedding? It's not a wedding! I love weddings! Drinks all around! Someone say wedding? Yes! Dance with me, Monsieur Morose!
May this new and true bond last forever.
This has been a roundabout way to get these two married.
I'll say, but all has ended happily. Helen isn't dead. Those two are getting married. The Tuscan War is over.